Righty ho, welcome back to Bemusing Bill. I'm glad that you guys are hanging out. We got another Taylor Swift. So Swifties, it's time to get into action here. That's right, this is Fortnight. I know this came out pretty recently. I'm just checking to see here. Came out 8 days ago from this point in time. And there's over 44, almost 44.5 million views. Of course, it's Taylor. Hello. So this should be really cool. This features Post Malone, and I'm pretty sure Fortnite is not referring to the video game, although who knows? Could be. I don't even know if that's spelt the same way. But, you know, I know Fortnite means 2 weeks. So what she's referring to here may be something that has lasted 2 weeks. I don't know. Anyway, the link will be below in the box. And if you'd like to support this channel, those links are below as well. If you are already subscribed to me, check to see if you still are. YouTube's been bumping people off, and I don't know why. Not just my channel, but all channels all across YouTube. No rhyme or reason, really. And if you have been unsubscribed, please resubscribe. And let me know in the comments if you had been bumped off. So I'm trying to build up a case to send YouTube all these like screenshots of people telling me that they've been removed to see if something can be done. It's probably some weird glitch in the system. Who knows? But of course, like, share, and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments, as I love talking to my fellow Swifties. And let me pull up the screen here. And of course, I'm already subscribed, but I'm going to add to the pile and one more like up. Everybody should give Taylor her love, you know, your love to Taylor, that is. And I'm going to make this big. There we go. Computers are running a little slow today, so hopefully I can do this without any major problems. We'll see. And this is the official music video. I love her music videos. I like seeing her performing live, and I don't mind doing both. You know? And I know you guys don't mind that at all either, you know? So, that being said, kids, buckle up. Let's do some new Taylor. Oh, I like that. See what I mean?
I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me. I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic. All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason.
I love her videos. This is all topsy-turvy. So she's chained to a bed. She's in white. The room is white. And the room is all kinds of crazy, you know. The person is walking in what looks to us as on the ceiling. Everything is like disoriented. It could be very dreamlike. And she gave her, the person that walked in the room, gave her a pill. As a matter of fact, yeah, look how that room is so bizarro. So one door is down, one door is upside down. And it looks like one of those two-way mirrors on the one wall. You know, where there's could be people sitting in there watching. The bathtub is on, you know, what looks like what should be the ceiling. This is all kinds of crazy. And all have that white or even like grayish tone to it. It started out with that old like silent movie, you know, with the cue cards. She looks great there. Let's try
this. I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me. I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic. All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but
That should be the thumbnail right there. You know what? I saw that there was a close-up on that cup.
all of this to say,
Forget him, the cup says. You see, you gotta be. So she's taking a pill so she would forget him. Important clue. Important clue.
All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason. And no one here's to blame. But what about your quiet treason? And for
Quiet
a
treason.
fortnight there we were, forever running to you. Sometimes ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard.
All right, hold on. Some of these lines here. She mentions treason. Quiet treason, if I'm not mistaken. Which, of course, treason is the highest form of betrayal. So she's putting that in here. The clues are coming together. Forget him pills. Something about quiet treason. I'll go over the lyrics. You know I will. I love her poetry. So we're going to take that deep dive. We're on to something here, folks. Let's keep going.
Into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her.
Woo!
All my mornings are Mondays, stuck in an endless February.
Hold on, I think I just caught a really cool bar there. Did she say something about all my mornings or Mondays, and then something about February?
All my mornings are Mondays, stuck in an endless February. I took the miracle move on drug. The effects were temporary, and I love you. It's ruining my life.
Okay, so that's him coming in there. He does have a very nice voice. I think that their voices match very nicely, actually. She's in a black Victorian gown, like it looks like a mourning, something you would wear to a wake or a funeral. And I noticed that you see those indiscriminate silhouettes, people behind desks, going as far as you can see, like in this room. And she's talking about how every Monday is or every morning is a Monday. And it's something, an endless February. So dreariness. It's, at least here in the Northeast, February's pretty much suck. I think that's why they put Valentine's Day in the middle of it, because it's usually very dreary. It's usually the coldest month. So nothing is starting to grow yet. The trees are bare, and it is usually very gray time. So she's using this whole theme of like an old silent film. I love the sound of this production too. There's a certain hauntingness to it, a certain detachment or dreaming, like it's in the back of her mind. A really, really subtle but cool effect. Go back a bit. I love you. It's ruining my life. Yeah, I get that too. When you're maybe in love with someone and it's either not reciprocated or it's really stressful, but something about this relationship is ruining her life. Maybe it's one of those two. I mean, she's trying to forget him. It's only temporary, she says. So let's hear some more. She looks great.
You, it's ruining my life.
And he's echoing that.
You for only a fortnight. But I touched you, and for a fortnight there we were, forever running to you. Sometimes ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard, turned into good neighbors.
I notice he doesn't have tattoos on his face. So is she trying to say that he's rubbed off onto her. He's rubbed, you know what I mean? Interesting though. I also love how the papers, you saw them typing, I love you, you ruined my life, and I touch you. So now those papers are on the road and they have a silhouette of Taylor's face. They've made a silhouette. And they are lying there in the middle of that. And hugging and happy together, even though the clouds are gray. Think about it. It's, the skies are gray. That has that ominous look to it. Could all be playing into what the story is about. I love the way their voices are intermingled and so spacey. So, it's almost like they're singing in the back of a very big room where that reverb is just naturally making it to our ears.
White waters, flowers, I wanna kill her. And for a fortnight there we were together, running to you sometimes. Calm and time, my sweater, now you're at the mailbox. Turned into good neighbors, my husband is cheating. I wanna kill him. I love you, it's ruining my...
So, just before we go into this next scene here, did you notice in that first shot, they both look very smiley, almost, looking at each other with love? The next time they shoot to Taylor, she has more of a dour look on her face. And then they shoot back to Post, and he also has that kind of look. That's interesting there, too. The next moment you see they're in this vortex of paper swirling around them. Things are swirling around them. Now they're going into this shot here. This is interesting. I'm just looking to see if those swirling papers are making sort of a shape or a word or something. But it doesn't look like that. It could just be this symbolic, like they're caught in this whirlwind romance.
I love you, it's ruining my life. It's ruining my life. I touched you for...
I'm sorry, but there's just so much to a Taylor Swift video. If any of you guys are familiar with a silent movie called Metropolis, man, I haven't seen that in ages. But if you know what I'm talking about with the movie Metropolis, 1920s silent film. It's a classic. It's considered a classic. I don't think the dog had anything to do with that, but there might be some kind of symbolism with that dog as well. I don't know. But that's exactly how the scene looked in that movie. It's an iconic scene. Is that that looks like Ethan Hawke with the longer hair, a little bit of gray. I don't know if it is, but it looks like Ethan Hawke. Thought so in this shot here.
I love you, it's ruining my life. I love you, it's ruining my life. I touched you for only a fortnight. I touched you, I searched you for calling you, but you won't pick up another fortnight lost in America. Or to Florida, by the car you want, but it won't start up till you touch, let it fall in, but you won't pick up another fortnight lost in America. Or to Florida, by the car you want, but it won't start up.
So much here. So he's trying to call her. It's pouring rain out. She's on top of the phone booth. I don't know if he's like noticing her there, but I guarantee you there's a connection between this. I'll have to do that. Maybe it's in the lyrics. And I noticed she destroys the mayor of people watching her. Maybe that's to remove the veil of whatever the secrecy is. I heard her saying about I want to kill him this time around. Something about him cheating. So I wonder if this has to do with that. He reaches out to you. Ah, good. Rodrigo! Ethan Hawke. All right, that was fire. I love the music on that. It has that. There's like this underlying sadness inside of that. Let's see if she's got lyrics down here. Yes, the Tortured Poets Department. I heard that this album's got 30 tracks on it. So kids, we're going to be doing a lot of work here on Bemusing Bill. That's a lot of songs here. That's awesome. I got a lot of catching up to do. There's still so many songs I got to do. No? No, I don't see it. Okay, so we'll do things the other way, shall we? Taylor Swift, Fortnight lyrics. I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me. I was a functioning alcoholic. Yeah, I've been told stories about Taylor, in the past. So I get that. But, this is a character in a story as well, perhaps. So I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic. Nobody noticed my new aesthetic. How is she phrasing that one? New aesthetic as in this new relationship? Or that she is an alcoholic and nobody notices that she is? Maybe she just started becoming an alcoholic because of this affair? All of this to say, I hope you're okay. But you're the reason, and no one's here to blame. But what about your quiet treason? What about your quiet treason? So, betraying her big time. Or is he betraying someone else? And for a fortnight there, we were forever. For 2 weeks, we were forever. Run into you sometimes, ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard, turned into good neighbors. Your wife waters flowers. I want to kill her. Now I get that line. Your wife waters flowers. So she's having an affair with the neighbor that lasted either 2 weeks, and that could be a literal 2 weeks, or a very short time. Sometimes fortnight just means, just a little while, basically. Run into you sometimes and ask about the weather. Small talk, right? When you're talking to somebody about the weather, that's small talk, just to be polite. Now you're in my backyard, turned into good neighbors. Your wife waters flowers. I want to kill her. All my mornings are Mondays, stuck in an endless February. That is such an amazing line. I love that. And I feel that. I took the miracle move on drug. The effects were temporary. I love you. It's ruining my life. So yeah, he's married. She loves him, but he's married. And that love is ruining her life. It's making her crazy. Maybe that's the opening scene with the bed everywhere and she's taking the pills. She's chained down to that bed. I love you. It's ruining my life. I touched you for only a fortnight. I touched you. but I touched you. And for a fortnight there, we were forever. Run into you sometimes, ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard, turned into good neighbors. Your wife waters flowers. I want to kill her. And for a fortnight there, we were together. Run into you sometimes, comment on my sweater. More small talk. Now you're at the mailbox, turned into good neighbors. Ah, the next line is the clincher here, folks. My husband is cheating. I want to kill him. So her husband, she knows her husband is cheating on her. She's cheating on her husband with her neighbor who's cheating on his wife. We're all squared away with that, unless there's another twist in here. I love you, it's ruining my life. I touched you for only a fortnight. I love you, it's ruining my life. Thought of calling you, but you won't pick up. Another fortnight lost in America. Moved to Florida. Buy the car you want. So maybe he moved away from her. But it won't start up till you touch me. No, there's some other symbolism going on in here. Move to Florida, buy the car you want, but it won't start up till you touch me. Maybe she moved away. No, I don't know. I'm not sure how that line fits in there. Maybe you guys have theories or no. Thought of calling you, but you won't pick up. Another fortnight lost in America. Moved to Florida. Buy the car you want, but it won't start up until I touch you. I'm not sure about that end part there, folks. What is meant by that? Man. There's just so much into this song here. I'm really happy I got to see this, and I'm happy that you guys hung out with me through this. Great, amazing poetry. It's hard to say something like this is a wonderful song. It's a well-constructed, very emotional song, you know. And another fortnight in America, another, you know, love lost, another, you know, there's probably lots of people that have experienced this or something very much like this. Hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you guys think of the song. Your interpretations. I love talking to my Swifties. So until the next time, folks, and there will be next, there's obviously a lot more to cover over here. I love you guys. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Uncle Bill says, peace.